Naval architect Lucy Collins is on the English coast, on a boat equipped with an innovation that dominated shipping in the 19th century.
And this is it, the paddle wheel. Once the steam engine came along, the paddle steamer was born, and it was unrivaled as the main form of ship propulsion across rivers and the seas.
By the 1800s, paddle-driven ships like the SS Savannah had the ability to cross the Atlantic. But it wasn't an efficient process.
So the paddles are on the side of the ship, and as it goes over waves, and particularly in rough weather, the paddles are going to start coming out of the water on either side, and this is going to reduce efficiency and speed.
Paddle steamers dominated the seas for decades, but engineers were looking for a viable alternative. Their inspiration came from an ancient invention.
For most of those early innovators, the focus of their attention was this, the Archimedes screw.
Dating back to the 3rd century BC, this crank-operated contraption was used to transfer low-lying water into irrigation ditches.
So we can see if we turn the drill on, we start to get water transferring up the pipe and then overspilling at the end of the pipe. So inventors realised that they could apply this to a ship. If you put the screw surface on the ship, it can push the ship through the water.
In 1836, engineer Francis Smith patented a revolving screw that could be used to power a 6-ton ship. But Smith accidentally snapped the 3-foot-long screw during testing, leading him to a surprising discovery. The shorter piece drastically increased the boat's speed. It was the precursor to the modern-day propeller. Even after his finding, the Navy believed that paddle power was the future.
Adamant about the advantages of his design, Smith decided he needed to prove his doubters wrong. He decided to pit his screw-driven SS Rattler ship against the paddle-driven SS Electro in a tug-of-war and a race.
Both ships weighed the same and had identical engines. Smith's lifelong work was on the line. Today, Lucy is recreating this famous event. She's taking on a propeller-powered bike in her paddle-powered vessel.
So the paddle wheel's got quite a good acceleration straight from the start. But it seems like the propeller blade is just reaching its full efficiency. And unfortunately, the paddle wheel just can't keep up. The paddle wheels are slipping, and it seems like the race is lost.
Smith's screw-driven vessel blew its paddle-powered opposition out of the water, ushering in a new chapter in propulsion.
That was the start of the propeller being the primary means of propulsion for ships from then until now, almost 180 years later.